Have you ever noticed how some people don't slam the door when they're done, they simply stop knocking? One day, they're there trying, explaining, hoping. And the next, they become quieter. Not colder. Not cruel. Just absent. Like a candle that didn't burn out, but chose to stop giving its light to a room that never noticed its warmth. There's no announcement. No final speech. Just a slow, deliberate retreat of energy. And the strange part is, they don't look broken when they leave. They look calm. Almost relieved. As if they finally stopped pouring water into hands that were never trying to hold it. Psychology says this isn't a weakness, it's actually a very rare high-value mindset trait. Most people misunderstand this behavior. Society teaches you that persistence is strength. That if you care, you chase. If you love, you prove it. If something matters, you fight for it endlessly. So when someone stops chasing, people assume they gave up. They assume they lost interest. They assume they weren't strong enough to stay. But psychology reveals a completely different truth. Sometimes, stopping isn't surrender. Sometimes, stopping is awareness. It's the moment someone realizes their energy is valuable, and not every door deserves to be knocked on forever. Research in behavioral psychology shows that humans naturally withdraw effort when rewards are inconsistent or absent. It's not weakness, it's the nervous system protecting itself from emotional depletion. In other words, disappearing isn't losing. It's the mind choosing survival over self-abandonment. One powerful reason people stop chasing is emotional exhaustion. This connects to ego depletion theory, introduced by psychologist Roy Baumeister, which explains that self-control and emotional effort are finite resources. When someone constantly tries to fix things, prove themselves, or maintain connections alone, their internal reserves slowly drain. Imagine carrying a bucket of water across a desert, hoping someone meets you halfway. At first, you walk with determination. Then fatigue sets in. Eventually, you realize no one is coming. The moment you put the bucket down isn't weakness. It's wisdom. People who disappear often aren't quitting others, they're finally refusing to abandon themselves. Another reason is the awakening of self-worth. According to self-determination theory by Deci and Ryan, humans have a fundamental need for autonomy and dignity. When someone realizes they've been overgiving without mutual respect, something shifts internally. It's like a plant that has been bending towards sunlight that never arrives. Eventually, it stops bending. It doesn't die. It simply redirects its growth toward itself. This is the moment a person stops asking, "How can I keep them?" and starts asking, "Why am I trying so hard to stay where I'm barely valued?" That question changes everything. A third reason is emotional detachment as a protection mechanism. Attachment theory, developed by John Bowlby, explains how repeated emotional disappointment can lead individuals to deactivate attachment behaviors. This doesn't mean they stop caring instantly. It means they slowly stop expressing that care outwardly. Picture a phone that keeps dialing a number that never answers. At first, you try again and again. Eventually, you stop dialing. Not because the phone is broken, but because you've accepted the silence on the other end. People who disappear often reached a point where continuing to chase felt like betraying their own peace. Another powerful trait is clarity through pattern recognition. The human brain is designed to detect patterns, and once it recognizes consistent imbalance, it adapts. This is supported by cognitive consistency theory, which explains that people seek alignment between their experiences and beliefs. When someone realizes they are always the one initiating, fixing, or sacrificing, their mind begins to reject the imbalance.